Hey everyone, this is Milgos1341 if you're watching from CanWatchCo, or if you're just watching from the internet, then this is TWC. And here today we have a King Seiko 4502-7000 with a Lapinist exhibition caseback that we are going to do a swap around for. Of course, as you can see here, I have my caseback tool, opening tool, and my Lapinist exhibition caseback with the rubber seal already on it, and it comes shipped with it already on, and I have my King Seiko 45 here. Let's get started. Now, because I've already opened it and recorded this once, tension's already off. The big thing here is you can use this to take the tension off, and then use a rubber ball or just anything rubber and use that to twist it off the rest of the way. Okay, now like any, let's see if I can, like any good vintage watch, keep in mind with water resistance, it's relative, right? And only as water resistant as the last time your watch maker has thrown the case into a bath. Also, keep in mind here that my example, King Seiko example here, is just a regular King Seiko 4502-7000. It is not a observatory chronometer as, for example, yours is, Matt. So it has a gorgeous movement, as you can see here. However, the case is what one might expect for the period. So look at that, absolutely gorgeous full balance bridge. If you haven't picked up one of these and you're watching this and you're considering it, keep in mind that you want to try and find an example that is serviced in advance with any worn parts replaced. Okay, this example was serviced in 2018 December, and surprisingly enough, I didn't actually purchase from Antique Watch Bar, which is a good place to buy vintage Japanese watches, but I actually got it pre-COVID from eBay. So, on to the point of all of this. Let's just focus here. There we go. Lapinist exhibition caseback. So, let's just take a look at that. Comes in this little case. I'll give this a second to focus. Hold on. There we go. Lapinist stainless steel sapphire. Okay. So, I ordered this. They sent it very quickly, great customer service, and they sent it via FedEx. Of course, I got dinged with the appropriate customs, taxes, and duties, as one would expect for my area. Now keep in mind as well with this, if you're concerned about dust and all of that, then yes, do this with your watchmaker. The point of this video is to illustrate from a enthusiast perspective that you can do this on your own time. All right, so now if I had a little rubber ball, it would be extraordinarily helpful right now. So what we're going to do is just hand bomb this on. There we go. So Matt asked me, reached out to me, and he asked, why would I put on an exhibition caseback like this when the medallion itself has a lot of history and is part of the great King Seiko story? And my answer to that was, it really depends what aspect of the story is more important to you. Is the movement, and if you have a observatory chronometer grade version, is the movement a major part of the story and the medallion just a fun antidote as part of that? Or is it the opposite? Is the chronometer are the observatory winds, right, and the chronometer accuracy of this high beat movement more important to you than the medallion? Or is the cool medallion story more important? And it's all up to you, right? If you're buying a King Seiko, and if you're watching this, then the history and heritage of King Seiko is of interest to you, right? And I think, especially in Matt's case, that in my humble opinion, if you have a observatory chronometer grade high beat King Seiko, then you probably believe that that aspect of the story is more important than this cool medallion. And of course, if you don't, it's easy enough to get a little rubber sticker and slap that on the back of this to prevent any further corrosion or wear to it. All right, I wouldn't necessarily say you should be wearing this as a daily anyways, given that it is a vintage watch, but that's your choice. Anyways, let's wrap this up. As you can see, complete. And looks absolutely stunning. So I'm gonna throw a strap on it, throw it on the wrist, take another quick video, and we'll get back to that. So be back in a minute. So here we go. King Seiko 45 on my wrist, 7.5-inch wrist. Beautiful. Would look even nicer on a nice bracelet, especially a nice Milanese bracelet, but to each their own. Now let's flip this guy around. And here we go. Absolutely gorgeous. Again, the case is vintage. The movement is absolutely spectacular. And manual movement. Oh. Gorgeous. Again, the Lapinist, not much to say. Their machining is bang on and absolutely immaculate. Beautiful, perfect fit, zero complaints. Strongly recommend if you're a King Seiko enthusiast and you want to be able to experience and appreciate the movement. So, oh, and I should probably conclude this by saying that this obviously, if you didn't already tell, isn't sponsored. I just reached out via Instagram to the Lapinist after reading one of the many articles that populated the internet on it, and was able to secure one when it first released early this year, 2022. So, hope you enjoyed this video. Hope it wasn't too long-winded, and enjoy.